we've said this before.
Always. Our couches are very random.
We have beautifully random, exciting couches as we turn to Grant Bowler right now, who is playing Richard Burton in the Liz and Dick movie on Lifetime this Sunday opposite Lindsay Lohan. Mr. Bowler, welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Big Aussie, New Zealand Aussie, husky.
He hugs good, too. I give him that good hug. He smells good.
He
That's
hugs a
a man
crocodile
right
the
there.
same way he hugs you.
Snap its spine, mate. Snap its spine. It's the only way to take out a croc.
He means it, though. You can't say that.
I don't know.
He can do
probably cooking crock for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? And this
up.
is Octavio. I want to introduce you, Grant, to Octavio right here. And his lovely lady, Stephanie.
He is 28. She is 65. Like I said, they are a couple, Grant.
Fantastic.
We are.
Awesome.
Now, we share a lot of TV formats. In fact, over in Australia, you're the host of The Mole. You do Amazing Race. You've hosted, to which you won an international Emmy yesterday, by the way.
Oh,
Congratulations for that.
We love awards.
So not only are you an actor, you're a host, but we do share a lot of TV formats with countries around the world. Do you have, in Australia, extreme cougar wives?
No, not yet. But it's an untapped market. We'll have to get into it.
Stephanie, how do you feel being called an extreme cougar wife?
Well, one, I'm not a wife. Two, I'm really not a cougar because he was the hunter. How do I feel about it? I mean, it's what it is. If you want to classify me as that, it's okay. You know, it's like,
You know what? Men have been doing it for years with a younger woman.
Thank
So
you.
look at this. I mean, eat this.
Does anybody, worry about Rupert Murdoch and his wife, who's 75 years younger than he is?
I think everyone's worried about Rupert.
Isn't he an Aussie too?
He is, yeah.
He is, yes. My mom
Octavio, you look a little bit, I love to play this game, you look a little bit like a Latino Jason Biggs.
I've been called that ever since I was in 7th grade, yes. I guess I am.
You like apple pie?
Well, not the same way Jason Bates does, but yeah, I like to eat them.
Stephanie, you look a little bit like the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
I do. Well, that's because my hair is this way right now.
That was a good near celebrity sighting
I
right there.
love near celebrity segment. We've got a lot of action to get to this morning. Thank you all for being here.
It's not about the age. It's about who that person is. You never know where a soulmate will come in.
I feel it in the soul.
I felt the electricity in that clip, but what I'm feeling now in person, I think, the new TLC show. It's a special, actually, not a show yet, but it's called Extreme Cougar Wives. It's giving a whole new meaning to cougar.
You're saying that. The special premieres on Sunday, and one couple we'll meet is Stephanie and Octavio. I'm saying it right?
Yes, you did.
Now, how did you guys meet in the first place?
Well, you want to tell the story? Or do you want me to?
First of all, you're 28, you're 65, right?
Correct.
37, 28.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a widow for 10 years, and I was sick of being a widow. Okay, so I do manifestations. I manifested. I wanted somebody to love again. All I wanted to do was fall in love again. So I wanted somebody who was smart, who was fierce, who was passionate, who was this, who was that. And one day I needed to go to the museum. I'm a docent at the museum at LACMA, so I needed to be there. I walked there from my house, and I got to this place to get a glass of wine, and these two girls looked at me and they said, "You do not want that glass of wine." I said, "Oh, really? Why not?" They said, "Because we were just down at this restaurant and we met the cutest, smartest, funniest manager, and he only likes older women." I was 64. I had never been in a bar by myself, in a restaurant by myself. And I turned on my heels and I said, "Okay, well, do they have food there? Because I'm starving." And I just took myself and I walked into that place and I looked across the bar and I went, "Uh-oh, whatever this is, I am not doing this." But by that time I was starving.
And drunk. Okay.
No, I hadn't even had that glass of wine. I wish. But I looked across and he had me in his sights. I did not know
Yeah, as soon
that.
as she walked in, I had never seen her at the restaurant, so
No.
I
I'd never been
noticed
there.
her, and then I thought, she's probably married. I mean, a woman this age, that beautiful, she's probably married. So I started looking for a wedding band. I didn't see one. I was like, she probably left it at home.
So this is your type. You like older women.
I do. I mean, I don't really.
If it wasn't her, it would be someone else in their 60s? I mean, did you prefer a good, 37-year age gap, something like that?
No, I don't have an age.
Because 35 is an older woman to you.
Yeah.
Well, 35 is my sister, so it's
That's
not. I don't see
so
my sister as
45.
an older woman.
But you can
45.
celebrate.
You can do 45.
Yeah, but there's no age Well, there's an age limit, but there's no.
What's the limit? What's the limit?
You don't have to be getting discounts on movie tickets.
If you look like my grandma, you're not doing anything.
Grandma. So, lower than Granny, isn't it?
Yeah. No, if you remind me of my grandma, we're done. I mean, I can't go with it, you know.
Now, is it? I mean, is the heat and the passion in a relationship when it's new? I mean,
There's
between us,
There's a lot. Oh my
there's
God.
a lot going at it a lot, right?
I
In the
think
new,
so.
I mean, when you're attracted to someone, regardless of the age, sex, anything, there's that heat. I mean, if you're attracted, that's all you need for the heat to be there.
Well, and also, it's like I fell in love with him. I mean, and so you can't control who you feel. Do you think I wanted to fall in love with a 28-year-old? I don't think so.
Do you love her?
I do.
Do you love her? Look her in the eyes and say, "I love you."
I love you.
How does it work with the friends? Like, what do your friends think about this? Because at your age, you kind of hang out with your boys, and
Yeah, some of my friends who have never been in a relationship don't agree with it. They're always pushing me to either talk to a girl my age or this or that. The ones that have been in serious relationships, they totally understand. Especially girls, believe it or not. My female friends either have dated much older men or look at us and see that it's genuine, and they're like, cool, we love her.
Is your mom cool with this?
My mom's absolutely great with this.
How old's your mom? Like
My mom's her age.
65?
Yeah. Well, 64.
As much chit chat, like all kinds of.
I love his mom. I think his mom manifested me, quite honestly. Every so often I feel like
She's like, you take care of
you
me.
exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
Let's take a quick more. I want to more.
I wanna see it.
This heat, Stephanie and Octavio. Let's take a look. Oh, I thought we were gonna throw a clip there. Well, we're not. We're not gonna throw a clip.
Rob,
Oh, that's cold.
we're in the clip.
That's a bad coach right there.
Okay.
Multiple calls to
Now
the
we're going to go to the clip. Here we go.
Oh my God. My own key. My own key.
I had this custom made for you because I would really, really love for you to consider moving in with me.
The key. This is the next step.
The next step. We're not getting married, but, moving in, baby steps.
Do you want to get married?
No. I mean, I don't ever want to get married in my life.
Huh?
No, I don't. My parents never did, so I come from that kind of home, and they're happy.
You're old school.
You've been a widow for 10 years. Between
11, yeah.
11. What? Your husband, who passed away.
Yeah.
What would he be thinking right now, looking down with you and this young guy?
You go, lucky girl. I think every so often I think he manifested him too.
You don't think he'd be kicking the tires a little bit?
No, I'm a hypnotherapist and I do past life regressions, and I have a client whose 35-year-old husband dropped dead like 6 months ago. And so you don't know when your last day is. And if you can live every day as if it's your last day and enjoy what is, then you're happy. If you keep thinking about what is my sister going to think, what is my mother going to think, you're trapped in just living your life for other people's expectations, and it's a misery.
All right, we are going to put you guys through the ultimate test here. We're going to find out how much do you really know about each other. It's a little, how well do you know? Great game, right?
Good name, I love
We
it.
separate the two. We do a little work behind the scenes. We bring them together. There's the isolation booth. That's where
yes.
you're going. Let's go.
Take him in there. The love is in the air. That's after these messages from your local station. All right, you're with me.
Go in isolation, okay?
Every obstacle you face,
Holy mackerel, we just got deep with
We got
Stephanie.
God stuff there. Good.
65-year-old Stephanie and 28-year-old Octavio of TLC's Extreme Cougar Wives. We're about to play How Well Do You Know?
Oh, we did. We moved Octavio into our recently completed Access Hollywood
Recently
Live
renovated.
isolation booth. Yeah, it's updated in there. Look at him there. Now, he can't hear anything we're saying out here, so earmuffs on that kid.
All right, questions for Stephanie, kid? I'll
Yes.
let the answers down.
Okay, Stephanie, what is his favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, his favorite TV show would probably be Family Guy.
Got it?
Okay.
Or Modern Family.
Which one?
Well, it's one or the other, but
Oh, you know what? We'll give you both.
Okay, we'll give you
Okay,
his favorite song.
his favorite song is something, it's in Spanish, and I don't know the name because he plays it for me.
Oh,
Okay, but he dances, and he dances.
It's a
In the
favorite
nude?
song in Spanish. We'll just say
Yeah.
Spanish song. It's not going to be in
Yeah.
a minute. All right.
His favorite meal?
Nachos.
His celebrity crush?
Well, it would be Helen Mirren or Sally Field.
That's so funny.
Hello, that's the man that I love.
Shirley MacLaine, Judi Dench, Maggie Smith. I mean,
Right there.
celebrity. Who's his hall pass?
His hall pass
Oh, my
for
gosh.
a celebrity. What does a hall pass mean?
Okay, we'll pass that one.
Okay,
A celebrity that he's really hot for, if you would allow him to, you know what, with...
yeah, I would say Helen
pass.
Mirren.
Okay,
Yeah,
Helen Mirren.
she's just fabulous.
You know what, I actually...
Yeah.
I'm there right
and
now.
that white dress. Yeah, I want that white
What
dress.
is his favorite place to hang out, to make out?
Make
whoopee.
Oh, he's very conservative. The bed.
Okay,
Best.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very.
Octavio, where's Octavio? Octavio Grande. Jason Biggs, Latino Jason Biggs. Someone. He does look like the Latino Jason Biggs, does he not?
He's just so cute. I don't even.
What did you say with what you were talking about him? You said being with him is
All right,
like...
let's go. Pick it up a little, will you?
What did I say?
You had a great line. What'd you say being with him is like...
Oh, it's like making love to him is like making love to a piece of art.
Piece of art.
Oh, wow, that's an ultimate compliment right there.
Well, when I took him to the museum, to Metropolitan, I wanted him to see his feet because they are carved into all of the Greek statues.
You guys are in love.
Questions,
Okay.
here we go.
Compliment.
Okay, so we asked her, what is your favorite TV show?
Family Guy?
What is your favorite song?
Oof. I have such an eclectic taste.
That's okay.
If I'm working out, it's a drum and bass song for sure.
Is it a Spanish song?
You think you sing her in Spanish with your clothes off?
Yeah, he does.
Buenos Guerra?
I don't know,
Let's get
some
out
sort
of
of
this.
Spanish thing.
Okay.
Your favorite meal?
Nacho.
It drives me nuts.
Your celebrity crush?
Sally Field.
Bingo. There was Sally Field. I had
Did
the
you
hall
see
pass.
The Flying Nun? Did you love her back then?
I love everything she does.
Hall pass.
Your hall pass. If you're allowed to hook up with one celebrity, who would it be?
Sally Field or Jane Fonda.
Oh, Jane Fonda.
Helen Mirren?
We went with Helen Mirren.
Okay. Yeah, I see her at my grocery
Wouldn't
store.
turn her down.
Your favorite place to make love?
Bad.
It's a standard man.
They're in love! They're in love! These two!
Do you know your husband that well? Do you know your wife that well? That's pretty good.
Extreme Cougar Wives airs Sunday night at 10 on TLC. It is a doozy.
Look at those. You two can't keep your hands off each other.
Go back to the boat.
Just saying.
Come on, you're a
It's the